Hello, everybody. Welcome to the de.la channel, and today we are doing Brigitte Bardot, my favorite.
Greetings, YouTube friends, and welcome to my channel, the de.la channel. I am the creative director and developer of the line de.la. I'm also an editorial stylist of 26 plus years. For those who may not be familiar with what an editorial stylist is, we, unlike stylists who are in the salon, we do primarily magazine work. You know, stuff that you see in Vogue, Bazaar, you know, W, what May You, as well as we have personal clients, celebrity clients, so we travel and do what they do. So if they do a cover of a magazine, we're doing it. You know, they're doing an ad, we're doing it. Anything they do, they're doing a movie, sometimes we're doing it too as well. But you know, movie hairstyles are different from us. Anyways, there's a quick little history there. So today I'm doing one, if not my absolute favorite icon look, because she's to me everything. Brigitte Bardot. I can remember as a child, and let's not talk how long that's been, let's just say the Flintstones years. Let's call my childhood the Flintstones years. You know, seeing images of her and seeing her foreign movies, and just be so hypnotized by her just radiant beauty, and just raw energy, and the kind of energy, kind of sexuality that's not produced, and that is not, you know, Instagram filled like we have today. Just natural and beautiful, and just anyways. Okay, so with Bordeaux, there are two things you need to know. One, texture. Two, placement. There's a 60s Bordeaux, which is more of the up, you know, half updo, beehive, whatever you want to call it, and then part down, and then some waves to it. And then there is the 70s Bordeaux that is actually fuller and more California looking, where it's you know, where it's straighter, but it has a lot of volume, and it's not, it is a dryness to it. You know, before we had drying products or texturing sprays, she was doing it already because she was always on the beach. I would presume, because I think Bardot, her life existed around the beach when she was younger. Anyways, I'm gonna do more of the 60s Bordeaux today, and two versions of it. A daytime version, which is something you can just kind of do by yourself. Well, both you have to learn to do by yourself, but one you can wear in the daytime, and then the other one there's more drama. But for you hair mavens who want drama both in the daytime too, well, you can do the second one. All right, so let's get started, and I'll talk. This video will be actually maybe a 2 or 3 part, and I'll edit it on YouTube where it extends, only because there's a lot to talk about in here, because I'm going to be using extensions as well. I don't know how much I'll show you how to use extensions, because that may be a little bit too much brain overload to try to do the Bordeaux look, and also, you know, show you to do extensions. And also, one important key is I've been battling with how to execute Brigitte Bardot look, because there is a very simplistic way she does her hair when she pulls up that takes the person itself doing it to achieve it. And she was really great at this, because it looked done, but it looked completely undone. So it didn't look like a you know, an updo per se. If you looked at her image, it just really just natural, like she woke up and went anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start doing the hair, and I may or may not use extensions, but I will show you how to blow dry the extensions, and how I'm going to use it. I'm going to use extensions to actually show you how to do the wave, and not so much on my model friend Rihanna box, which you may see Gina with a G too. Two of our really great friends here at Casa Blaine. Okay, so let's get started with what you need. So here is my display of my arsenal for Brigitte Bardot. So we need hair for this, for sure. So I have one, two, three, four, five different types of extensions, but also as well as different shades of color. This is a fall, so and it's just washed. I'm going to blow dry it. See, I just want to show you the integrity that I do actually do work. And this is a back clip for the black area. It's like one whole piece. It's the multi-color blondes, and then these are singles. So, and there are 3 different colors, okay? So, a note about doing extensions. Please cut them and blend them onto their subject's head, whether it's your client that wants to get custom extensions. So that's what custom means. You cut it on the hair, you place it on, and you cut it so it's flawless on the head. And also, please do not be that person that just piles so much hair on yourself or on your client that it just looks fake. You know, I'm a hair addict for sure, but my motto is natural or luxury, beautiful, and not looking terribly synthetic. But do as you will, you know, it's your world. So I washed and conditioned with de.la or Nor mask. So soft. This is a new product that I'm testing that that has no label on it, and it's not the right bottle, but it's going to be part of the de.la line. It's an aerator, which differs from a volumizer. It gives it immense volume, but in a different way. Every strand is separated, and it looks like you've been in the wind all day long. That kind of fluffiness, completely soft. But I'm still testing it. Hopefully, I'll launch it soon this year. Then my setting spray, my thermal protectant setting spray, and here is, you know, KMS sea salt for volume. Also, there is the dry spray. I don't know if you guys ever use that. Oh, love it. It's a great pomade that you spray in the head, and it smells really great. It's light enough, but it's strong enough. It's actually really strong, but it goes on, the coating is really light, so, you know, you're not like, it's not on your hand and you're, squishing into your hair. This actually is more direct, so it's great. This is hair powder. It's for grip. It's from Redken, and it's for volume. We'll definitely need that in the crown area for Ms. Bardot. Then the Hydro Serum, which, oh my God! I dropped my serum. I am not going to take a retake. Oh God! Okay. Too much coffee. I'm not going to do a retake because I'm all about realness. This is what I use for placing the curl. I will actually put this into the hair while it's wet, when I blow dry as well, and then put a finish on it after, before I set with irons. And this will actually define the curls, which you've seen it at work before. Then we have the before hairspray, as when we're working with the wave or just, you know, defining it before we actually set it with hairspray. Okay, so, and my combs. I'm not going. This is a comb from a company called a brush. Sorry. Yeah, you think by now I know what a comb and brush is, but I'm a little dyslexic or crazy. It's from this company called Alpha New York. For you guys who can't afford, or I'm sorry, don't mean can't afford, but find a Mason Pearson a little bit too expensive, and you have other priorities, then these are great. So then this is a little Mason Pearson that I'm gonna need. Because it's going to be more direct control. And then my roller brush is actually a really small one. This one, okay? It's, you know, like that size. Clips for my rollers and my curls. And then 2 irons. This is the main one. This is 1.5 inches. And then this is the 1 inch that I may use to detail when we're done. Okay, so let's get started with the blow dry and the waving of the hair fall. Okay, see you in a second. Hi, we're back. Now this is not Tammy, this is her sister, Samantha. Okay, so this is the hair fall that I pinned on with needles, with my T needles. Okay, So then what we're going to do is I'm going to use my aerator on it. So what I do is I freehand it, you know, when I put on product. And with the aerator, you really want to put it through the whole hair shaft and not just the root area. And for Bardot, you want like the whole hair shaft to have volume. 2-3 sprays is enough. You know, you don't want to overload her. She just might be too much of a bombshell. And, you know, that explosion might be really, really large. Alright, so with the aerator, you're just going to leave it for a while. That's the difference with this particular product, is you don't want to start right away. It needs a little bit of a second to get all saturated in. Alright, so I think she's good. Alright, so I always start my blow dry from the bottom. From the bottom up. Oh, God. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a blow dry. Again, I blow dry straight out from where the hair grows. Oh, there goes my pins. That's okay. She's still holding on to dear life. And my blow dry nozzle is straight down. And again, you want to blow dry your hair like a fine piece of silk. Okay? Slow, methodical, rhythmic motion. There's no need to go Speedy Gonzalez on her hair, and, you know, by going crazy. I mean, you can, it'll be a great workout for your arms, but, you know, I kind of have to save my arms, you know, especially when there's so many clients a day to do, or when you're on set, and there's multiple models, or, you know, different hairstyles. Anyway, your arms and your body will appreciate it later as you get old, like me. You know, when you become, like, in your 40s, oh, honey, shit don't come back as quickly as it used to, or at all, okay? All right, so let me just kind of get through this so you can kind of see what the aerator does. You'll see more of it once it's on the head and it's placed, but okay. So it ventilates. It's really hard for you guys to really see it, but you see it a little bit. It ventilates. That's what the aerator does. It doesn't expand it to make it wiry. It's completely a different process. It actually was developed in the lab, so it wasn't like it was not, oh, just a thing. My products are not a private label, meaning that the formulation did not exist before. All my line was developed by moi and my chemists, you know, 2 to 3 years lab work. So this is our latest manifestation, which I adore. All right, enough about that. Let me blow dry the head and then we'll go. But you see it's done. All I needed was aerator. You don't need to pile, you know, hair with so many products. You only need the right product. And so I'm using the aerator to bypass a volumizer, okay? But it's the same thing. Of course, you guys don't have an aerator, not yet. So just use a volumizer, a spray one. A bedhead queen for the day is really great, okay?